Rightio, Sveno and Mick here. A quick video. I've been fiddle farting around with this one, going too slow. Right, what we got here is my dad, our dad, he's a father of 8 children, Russ Svenson, Russell George Svenson. And he was born in 1934, he was the youngest of the 3 there. On his left, on my dad's left, the lady holding the bag is the oldest, that's Auntie Gloria Lennon. She married Uncle Ben, and the lady looking towards my dad is Auntie Shirley Larney, and she married Lloyd Larney, Uncle Lloyd. Now, Dad was born in 1934, same year as Mum. He was born in Australia Day, 1934. Dad lived till he was just over 64 years of age. He passed away in 1998 from pancreatic cancer. Dad was down to around about 35 kilos a week before he passed away. I went and seen him at his place at Bribey Island. Probably getting towards one of the saddest sights of a person I've ever seen, because he's a short, stocky man, extremely strong. And when he passed away, he was just a bag of bones, which wasn't, wasn't a pretty sight. With his mum, she still held the frame right up until she passed away, because she passed away from an aneurysm 10 years later. In 2008, I think it was, Mum reached her not quite a 74th birthday. So just a bit under 10 years after Dad passed away, I think. Yes, but anyhow, good work, a great machine operator, dozer driver. Dad was a baker for Laurie, I can't think of his last name. Bakery down at Maleny. The building still exists. It's the bakery closest to the creek. It's CJ's Bakery now. They don't think they bake the bread in that there now, but back then Dad was a fully fledged baker, 4 years apprentice to Laurie. Laurie Cook. Dad hated baking. He liked Laurie Cook, he hated baking. And as soon as he finished his apprenticeship, which was a 3 or 4 year thing back then, probably a 3 year, he got straight out of it and got into the timber, working for, I think his first job was working for Rainbirds, driving D6, D7s and D8s. Rainbirds are a big timber contractor on the Blackwall Range. Dad and his youngest sister Shirley, the youngest one, but still older than Dad, come to Maleny with their father. They lost their mum in 1946, I think it was, Jane Swenson. She died from pneumonia. And that was a massively big gaping hole in the, obviously would have been in his sister's lives too, but my dad idolised his mother. He's buried, his ashes are with his mum down at the Toowong Cemetery. He was buried down there, and Dad always spoke fondly of his mum. Their dad was George Svenson. He was a World War I Gallipoli veteran on the Camel Corps, and I think it was the 2nd Light Horse. He was wounded over there, and one of George's brothers, the 4 brothers, went over there, and one of them was killed over there, and he's still over there at Vils-Bretonneux, I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I have seen it, but I just can't remember offhand. But no, that's my dad, and I'll just quickly pan up and just show you a quick one of their Mum and Dad's wedding day. There's Mum and Dad's wedding day in the late 1950s. Quite a good-looking pair, I think, couple. And there's Mum and Dad. Mum was a sort of a reddy-haired, not carrot top, auburn hair. Dad's dark hair, and yeah, I think they got married when they were in their mid-20s and started having children in 1960. And yeah, and my youngest brother now is 40, almost 47 years of age. I'm going to pull it up at that. I'm pretty happy with that video. That would be Sveno, Mick out.